Hello, welcome. It's so glad to see you. And if you like warm welcomes, please consider subscribing. Hi, so this is Tamago Fueled Trio. This is a channel that consists of me, my best buds Vince and Raiden, and today I'm going to show you how me and my brother built this really cheap bench for like under 1,000 pesos or $20, I think. So to build this bench, first off, all you're gonna wanna need is a welding machine. That isn't cheap at all. So a welding machine, a scrap metals, wood, and foam and leather and other power tools. So the scrap metal, actually we bought it at a local junk shop for under 200 pesos, and the welding wires, let's say 500 pesos, and then some spray paint, 3 spray paint, so another 300, and that's it. Let's get to the video of how we made it. The plyboard was also a scrap one. We made a shelf for our mom, and that was what's left of it. You're a safety advocate. As you can see, I'm not wearing any work gloves or a safety gloves. I'm very sorry. Although I have done this a lot of times now, and don't try this unless it's your don't try this if it's your first time or if you don't have any supervision. An adult supervising you, not the superpower. Wow. So yeah, so far so good. As you can see, we can adjust it to incline and decline and a standard bench press. Alright, so as you can see now, we're painting the parts. We first applied a gray primer to it, and then the black one, and for the base we've applied a red color. My brother decided to apply, as you can see, a red color. And then these are the parts: a matte black finish and a candy red finish. It's going to be awesome, and all that's left is for the wood and foam to be attached to it. And then you can put it to a straight bench. There you go. Alright, it's really looking good. But later on, we're going to have some difficulties, since applying the foam would mean there would be some restrictions. So now, as you can see, we've measured out the wood. We're going to apply actually 2 layers of wood, one directly attached to the frame and one for the foam. So there we have the foam. So we had a very limited source of foam. We got this from the air-conditioned packaging, and it's just a few strips and bits of foam. We have to make do at what we got right here, and it turned out great. So in this one, we were reattaching the leather, and then there you go. Ouch! I just wounded myself, and there, I scraped my skin, and it fucking hurts. So here is our scrap leather. As you can see, this one, if you're a rider, you would easily recognize this one. It's Brembo. And we're painting the wood black, stating the obvious look. And my brother was teaching me the best way to spray paint, and he ended up doing all of it. And now we're attaching the equipment together. We're putting grease so that it would operate smoothly. And again, just a reminder, if you haven't had any experience in using power tools, I again advise you to have a adult supervision or an adult helping you out in doing these kinds of projects. And as you can see right there, it's looking good. Alright, so for this next one, this was very tiring and time consuming. What we had to do, we have a 3-inch screws that if we screw it all the way, it would poke out the foam. So what we had to do was screw it so it would be held in place, and then pull it back out, and then break the screw in half. And there were 12 screws, so I had to do it over and over again. It was very tiring. So here's what I'm talking about earlier. We had to like do it over again. We had to strip the metal clean of paint because the weld won't attach if there's a paint on the metal. It would have to be like the bare surface of the metal. So we had it cleaned out. And another problem was those cylinders, the little rods, the metal rods. It's very small to hold, and with the welding glove is like your hand, but it's very much larger and you can't grasp anything. So it was very hard. It was fucking frustrating. So this is the final product. As you can see, it's really nice and it's light as fuck, bro. And there you go. It's really stable and everything is real good. So this isn't supposed to be an educational video. It's supposed to be just a video sharing about how we built this cheap bench. This is a clickbait video. It's not cheap at all, the welding machine. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and share the video, subscribe perhaps, and that's it. Stay awesome, folks, and see you next time.